I'm Chris Cracknell, 8 years of life under England Sevens and Ben Ryan. About 18 months ago I had to retire after a very fortunate career spanning across 15s and Sevens and representing my country. I was very fortunate that Ben Ryan came knocking at my door and invited me to come out to Fiji. We ended up winning the World Series of Fiji men's, and then came back to the UK with the sort of door left open to move back to Fiji, and I was offered the opportunity to be head coach and director of the women's programme and still assist Ben with the men's sevens programme. So it was a dream come true really to be that, I suppose, quick out of retirement and into international coaching. I knew it was going to be different. It really gets you out of your comfort zone. In Fiji, you know, sevens is paramount. It's everything. It's from front, back page, news, everything. It's everything. The girls and the men's team. The girls are fantastic. You know, I think they are an unbelievably talented bunch, and I could see that from day one. One thing that was glaringly obvious when I got there was that the girls needed to be fitter. They had talent in abundance, and you know, from 1 to I think 32 that we had, they could all catch, pass, offload, run, cut a line, and you know, as a coach, it's sort of stuff that as you know, frothing at the mouth, you're like, yes, brilliant, I've got a wonderfully talented group of girls here. How am I going to get the best out of them? And we started from day one, and it was literally a bit of a culling process. It was like, right, this is the level you've got to get to. If your attitude's not right, if your fitness isn't there, you're gone and you're out the door. And in sevens, it doesn't matter whether it's the men's game, the women's game. It's you know, you've got to work for 14 minutes, and you just can't have that mental weakness, and you can't have that lack of fitness and ability, regardless of how talented you are. My favourite story about one of the girls is Lydia Nkato. She lives up a settlement just north of Suva, and during pre-season she'd be turning up and she'd be looking pretty tired, and after a couple of weeks I was wondering why she wasn't, you know, she was still at the top of fitness, but she wasn't quite making the improvements that the rest of the girls were. She was sort of standing still really, and it turned out that she was running, catching a bus, training, catching a bus, and running back home again. You know, I think she was covering an extra 8 to 10 kilometres further than the rest of the girls were a day. So that's the girls to a T really, and we were really sort of pushed when we were in Brazil and Sao Paulo, and Cyclone Winston hit, and you know, I'm sure that the girls don't mind me sort of saying that they were all pretty worried about what was going on back home, but you know, they're led really well by Ana Maria Wakita, and she pulled the girls together and just said, look, we're here to do a job, and we're here to make the best of this opportunity, and the best we can do is to make our country proud by doing the best on the field.
Some of the girls have been thinking about what happened back in Fiji, and I'm trying to get them together. And I know the first day we play, some of the girls have been lost confidence, and so I keep trying to talk to them and encouraging them, telling them that we are here for something. We just play and just pray for them that they are okay back in Fiji. I keep talking to them, and Chris keep talking to them too, to make them feel confident, and we're there like a family. So the girls have been giving all their best, even though we lost at the plate, but we're still moving forward.
That's how you do if you're in the colours of Fijiana.
This is Fiji rugby, and it's absolute beautiful magic best.
Part of my remit when I first came in was, you know, get the girls qualified for the Olympics and go from there. So Dubai was a little bit in the back of our minds, and it was also at the end of the first of the 3 phases that we've got this year in terms of our programme. You know, they did really, really well day 1, and I think for us day 2 just took its toll of how much rugby we had played and how long we had been away from home for. And then it was pleasing when we got to Sao Paulo that we made another step forward. You know, they've really put it in, and they're showing the rewards from that, and they're beating the likes of Canada and running Australia close and beating England. You know, that's what we expect of them, and that's what the nation expects. I believe in these girls. The ultimate goal this year is to get to Rio and to come home and back to Fiji with a medal, and there's no reason why these girls can't do that. Everyone sees what the men can do. There's no reason why the women can't be in that same situation.
When we qualified, it was like a dream come true to the girls. We are the first female team to be part of the Olympic, because there's only the men's team and the soccer team. So we are happy because we are the first female team to be part of the Rio.
The girls speak of it, and it's the pride in one another, the pride in playing for each other, pride in playing for the nation. You get the opportunity to come to Fiji and you'll see exactly what they mean and what they talk about, and anybody that goes there is certainly blown away by how much rugby means to the nation. These girls have certainly got opportunity over the next 3 or 4 months to be up there with the superstars that are in the men's team.